Oh, I remember it. I 1987.
Oh, you knew the date. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Somebody in the chat room is predicting that the new dance is going to be that I don't even know what that is. People have talked about it, and I was proud of the fact the other day that I successfully have never seen this Gangnam Style video.
Oh.
What?
Well, see, I was at Dragon Con in Atlanta a few weeks ago. That's where I learned about it because there was a guy dressed up as this guy, and it was really funny. So ever since then, I've been in the meme, I guess you would say. But yeah, it was added recently to Clone Wars Adventures, one of our other games.
Oh,
We've got
wicked.
Jar Jar Binks is actually standing in the Jedi Temple in Clone Wars Adventures, but it
Right.
says, instead of Gangnam Style, it says Gungan Style.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was like
We're
made.
awesome.
That was like perfectly made for. They were made for each other.
Uh-huh.
Gungan and Gangnam. I have no idea what it is. Honest to gosh, I don't. I kind of pride myself on the fact that I'm up on all the, the hip new things going on or whatever that the kids are into, but I have literally never seen the video, and now it's become a thing. I don't want to ever see it because it's just become a thing. I just want to see if I can survive life without ever seeing what the heck Gangnam Style is. So.
Yeah, I don't know. You're missing out.
Oh no, I'm not. It's some dance video, isn't it?
It's just really funny. It's actually got a catchy tune to it as well. But.
Well, look, I mean, I enjoyed the Dumble Rainbow guy, stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's healthy to have to basically verify that what you're enjoying is popular with that type of thing.
Yep.
So, but I don't know. I should just probably get down and watch it. And then
You
I'll be
probably
fine.
won't have to wait really long if you are hanging out in Sunstone Valley and Free Roams, and that's all I'll say.
We got an exclusive. There you go. No, yeah, you can post a link, Tony, in the chat room if you want, but I'm not going to watch it. That's the point. I can't watch the Gangnam stuff. In fact, what's really cool is in my head, I'm picturing what's going on in this video. I bet it's a guy and he walks up to somebody else and they're doing a little skit and he starts dancing. That's what I predict in my head. So it's probably going to be better in my head than actually never in reality. So, okay, and you've already kind of talked about the general theme of Sunstone, but I'm wondering if there's any chance, being that Free Roams is a sandbox, and somebody kind of joked with this earlier, but we didn't carry it too far. So does that mean that we're going to start seeing open world, free-for-all PvP, hardcore PvP, like permadeath and stuff in Free Roams?
Probably not permadeath. I know how fond you are of it.
No, yeah.
Back from the Vanguard days.
Yeah.
No permadeath. I mean, we don't actually even have death in Free Realms. You're just knocked out.
Which,
So.
I really prefer anyway.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have allergies. The thing is about getting knocked out in Free Roams in combat, it's actually, if you think about it, I'm a fan of kind of realism in games. Not uber realism, but at least systems that represent realism. And, if you die, quote-unquote, in a lot of standard MMOs, some of the Sony MMOs, for example, you're resurrected.
Yep.
And that's more unrealistic than if you're just knocked out and you get kind of nursed back to health. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like watching those movies where the guy's in the circle of all the enemies fighting him, and somehow he manages to knock them all out because they wait to take turns to attack him. It's not realistic.
You have basically just described every Hollywood action movie ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
In fact, I was watching, I think it was Kill Bill the other day or something like that, and I was laughing at how, you could see, all you got to do is watch the guys or girls in the background as they wait their turn, and it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
You see what you've done now? See, what did I tell the crowd here? Look, there was probably 10 people here now. Slowly, they're just going to keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying.
They are. It's my fault.
Is that a kind of a weird feeling to log into the game and have people just automatically want to hang out with you?
It's cool. It only makes it difficult when I'm actually trying to really do something for work, which is why I have some anonymous alter egos that nobody knows their names.
Right.
So I can actually log in and go get the screenshots I need, or check out the content I need to check out to write about, or make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Right.
So I know if I log in Amneris that immediately I'm going to have people teleporting to me, which is fine. I just need to be prepared for that, and everybody around me needs to be prepared for that.
Yeah, I think a lot of players or people that might have just visited Free Roams for a while or not really know that there is definitely the open world kind of sandbox quality to it that is actually a pretty mature kind of design process, whatever. But people forget how much of a social MMO it is, like intensely social.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny to me. There's you have to be part of the game to know some of the stuff that, like, Seaside is where everybody hangs out to party. All the time there's people hanging out in Seaside.
Yeah.
Just because it's the beach and it's cool, I guess. But, at first I was like, well, where is everybody? And people were like, well, go to Seaside. And sure enough, I get there and there's tons of people hanging out.
In fact, that's just, I want to see that real quick. I'm going to test that theory because I absolutely know what you mean. Let's see here, Seaside. Again, if you have any questions while you're watching, we're playing Free Roam, so I had to get away from all that sound for a second too. My gosh.
That's why I turned my audio off.
Well, I don't want to necessarily. Wait, why is a cake lean? Oh, I got a cake lean.
Oh, somebody just popped up the big cake and stein right before you teleported.
Oh,
so.
It gives you a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've put a lot of things in the game like that, like random spawn, like monsters spawn and all this kind of thing. How important is the cash shop, and what do you say to people who think that the cash shop kind of replaces content some of the time?
I don't know. I mean, I think this game launched with that. It's not something that was added. So it's a free game, and anybody can get in and play free. Like, the content in Sunstone Valley is free, and that was a little bit of the feedback we got from the players. Was some of them were surprised when they would finish a quest and get an item and they couldn't use it because it was for members. So while the content is free, some of the rewards require membership to use,
right.
And some of the cool stuff you have to buy off the station cash shop. And I hope people just understand that while we would love to totally make this free just for the heck of it, we are a company and we have employees, and
right.
We have to at least pay ourselves and keep the game going. So that's all it is we need to keep the game going.
Well, I've addressed it before in comment section and emails, Twitter chats. In fact, speaking of which, I went to the beach here, and there's more people here than are currently hanging out with you.
Uh-huh.
So you're not as popular as the beach. Oh my gosh.
OMG.
I mean, there are always people hanging out here, and they're like, I mean, if you want to trade stuff, it's a good place to trade. Although I don't do a lot of trading in the game. I'm not sure quite how it works. In fact, that's how long it's been since I've traded. But now everybody's giant. I mean, it's a cool place to hang out and socialize and to see all the different clothes and all that kind of thing. All right, I'm heading back. This place is too cool for me. I'm not that cool.
I'm not really either.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that cool. Let's see, where are you? Oh, here we go. And this is another cool thing. Once you unlock here, in fact, I'm going to teleport up to one of these that's further away from you, so I can show off some of the different scenery here. And again, it's kind of going for, like you were saying, like an Arizona kind of, deserty feel, but it's definitely got a fantasy. It's got a Free Roam's flair to it for sure.
Yeah, it does. It's not too. I mean, my initial thought was a little more like, for the old EverQuest players, kind of the desert's row, and it would be just miles and miles of sand and monsters, and it's not. So it's really fun.
Uh-oh. Let's just pretend my Free Roams didn't just crash. So keep talking. Yeah, just keep talking.
Gonna pretend your photo mat's not messed up there.
My what? Oh, no, that was intentional.
Oh, okay, because sometimes it gets messed up, but I thought we fixed it the other day.
Well, it did get messed up, and that's why I saved the photo. It got saved so I just thought it'd be funny to put it up there. To mock Sony. I was like, take this, Sony, for making games that I love. All right, here we go. That was probably my new computer. I have a brand new computer, and I'm still messing with some of the different aspects of it. But here's the big river. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, look how fast you got back into the game. That was really fast.
Yeah, it's a nice computer, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't like to work with some things occasionally, so that's probably what it was. Oh, here's a player doing some of the quests. I'm trying to get a shot of the river here, because the river is really, really pretty. It's like the Grand Canyon here.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So you said the players received it pretty positively. What's some of the feedback that you've seen that and how much of that is going to affect probably? Again, you're not the designer, but how much of that do you think is going to affect the next area?
I'm not sure about the next area because it is already in development, but I'm sure. I know for a fact that our developers are on the forums because a bunch of them have been posting in the last couple of weeks. So they're reading, they're seeing the ideas that players are sharing, they are answering questions and getting bugs that are reported, and ones that hadn't been reported through the QA chain, they're grabbing them off the forums and fixing them. So I know they're paying attention to what the players are saying.
Floyd, I get to hang out with Floyd, by the way, because I'm super cool. But he asked me if I need anything, and I can't do anything but the quick chat. Where's regular chat? I forgot where the regular chat is working.
Do you have the little down arrow above the quick chat?
Yes.
Punch that and see if you get your chat box.
I'm probably doing it wrong. I never chat in the game.